This illustrates the suggested sequence for the effective cleaning and shaping procedure of a typical molar root canal using Protaper night-eye instruments. First of all, carry out a sufficiently flared access opening in accordance with the anatomy of the pulp chamber of the tooth upon which you are performing endodontic treatment. Make sure that the pulp chamber is completely clean and orifices are clearly visible in the rounded corners of the preparation with a straight-lined axis. The first step in cleaning and shaping protocol is called the exploration of the coronal 2/3. The coronal 2/3 of the canal is explored using a Profinder purple size 10 with a lubricant such as Glide coated on its tip. Mark the depth at 2/3 the approximate length, or as far as the file reaches into the canal, keeping at least 3 to 4 millimeters away from the apex. Irrigate with a 3 to 5% solution of sodium hypochlorite. The next step is establishment of the glide path. A Profinder white size 13 file is used in a filing motion to negotiate the canal as far as the Profinder file size 10 reached in the first place. This is followed by preparation with a size 17 Profinder yellow up to the same depth. Irrigate with sodium hypochlorite. The enlargement of the coronal 2/3 is carried out following the crown down technique. This is accomplished by filing with the Protaper S1 to the depth that the previous file reached, using the X-Smart motor at a speed of about 300 RPM and torque at 1.6 to 2.2 NCM. Next, the canal is prepared with a Protaper SX file, keeping the speed at 250 to 300 RPM and torque at 3 to 4 NCM, which will give sufficient flare to the coronal 2/3 of the canal. These Protaper files are used in a brush cut motion. Don't forget to lubricate and irrigate between the two files at any given stage during the entire shaping procedure. Working length is determined next with a number 13 or number 17 Profinder or a number 15K file with the help of Propex 2 apex locator and an X-ray. Adapt this working length with the help of stoppers to the remaining instruments to be used in the canal. The shaping and finishing of the apical segment of the canal can now begin. Starting with the Protaper S1, shape the canal to the accurate working length. Follow it up with a Protaper S2 up to the working length with speed at 250 to 300 RPM and torque at 1.8 to 2.2 NCM. This completes the shaping of the canal. The preparation for final finishing of the canal to receive the obturation can now be carried out. The initial part of the finishing procedure is completed with a finisher F1 at the same speed and torque up to the working length. At this stage, the canal is enlarged to a size 20 instrument and a 7-degree taper in the apical 3 millimeters. The next important step is to carry out the apical gauging to measure the diameter of the canal near the apex with a number 25 and number 30K file, and to determine to what size its final enlargement needs to be carried out. This could be either size 25 or size 30, which means either preparing with a Protaper F2, speed 300 RPM and torque at 2.2 to 2.6 NCM, or F3, speed at 300 rpm, torque 2 to 3 Nm for the final shape of the canal. In case of larger canals, F4 and F5 can be used.